All right, are we working here yet or no? Let's see what happens. All right, good. Looks like we are live. Looks like the camera is actually working this time. If it does cut out, give me a second. I'll switch to the, I think I just switched to FaceTime and then back to the Osmo if it cuts out. I don't know if it can't be an issue with this USB cable because that just, being an Apple product, I don't think that that's an issue. I think it's just a problem with this Pocket 3, possibly. But, all right, so what I've got here and behind me, I've got quite a few Nintendo Powers that I picked up at an estate sale. If you follow me on YouTube or Instagram, this was the greatest estate sale that I have ever been to. And I got all of these Nintendo Powers plus the stack I'll show you in a minute for, I think, $5. I also got about 40 to 50 NES boxes for the same price. Most didn't have manuals, some of them did. And I want to say in this pile of stuff, there's some extra manuals that I wanted to go through. Dragon Warrior. All the Dragon Warrior games I have from here had the manuals with them, but there were no games. So, actually, I think this might be decently valuable. It's got a hole punched in it. The Wizard. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, the Dragon Warrior games that I have, none of the games, only boxes. Then this was in there, Secrets, Dragon Warrior 2. I almost forgot that I had this mountain of Super Nintendo stuff. And there's also other things in here that I'll just kind of do a show and tell. If any of you remember this stuff, let me know. I got price charting pulled up because I wanted to take a look at maybe some of the value of some of these things here. Almost all a lot of the older Nintendo Powers are in here, except the Nintendo Fun Club News, which price charting says is worth $1,787. I don't have that in here, but I want to say the first couple, 2, 3, or 4 issues are here somewhere, but they're in the worst shape, unfortunately. So basically, I'm just going to go through what I've got in this pile. And you guys could drop comments, let me know what you think. There are some manuals here, but I didn't have any of these games. So for whatever reason, there's some extra manuals, but they didn't have games with them. Like I said, all the boxes are there, none of the games, none of the manuals except for Dragon Warrior, which is good because I think that had some decent value to it. Yeah, this is very late 80s, early 90s inserts that came in some of these, it looks like. That's pretty cool. I didn't find this in the house, but I found the manual for it, the NES Max controller. This was an interesting house. This was a very interesting estate sale. This estate sale, they did not advertise any of the video games. There was no advertisement whatsoever for any vintage Nintendo stuff. And I got there late. And I picked up a lot of Nintendo items. I also found the G.I. Joe hovercraft. The Terrordrome was in there. Also $5. Looks like here's a random G.I. Joe flyer that's in this pile. This is an awesome pile of stuff. Like I said, I almost forgot I had this tote because there's just so much in here that's old school stuff from when I was a kid. This is still sealed. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Top Secrets. It's got the Zelda logo on the side there. I don't know if you can see that. That little There's like a Zelda logo there. And it is still, I don't want to try to open it here. Classic Phase. Thanks for sharing. Have a great weekend. You too, man. Thank you. Man, woman, I'm not sure who you are. I call everybody man, dude. But you can see it's not opened yet, but you can check that out. That's cool. I don't know, that might be worth looking up here. It's going to be tough for me to reach over and type over here, but there's a lot of stuff here to take a look at. Maybe I'll stick around for like an hour, just do a little show and tell here. This could be worth, this could have some value here. This is the Nintendo Power 50 issues, 5 years. It's a little pin. It's a member pin. That is really cool. So if anybody's watching, if you want to look up comps, go right ahead and let me know, because I'm not going to be able to reach over this mountain of stuff here. That one's going to be set aside with this Zelda, I think, to look up in a little bit. Boy, yeah, there's tons of, here's more Zelda posters. Hyrule Overworld lore. And a lot of this stuff is in very good condition, which is great. Here's another, this one looks like Dragon Warrior. So this may have come with one of the games. I've got to double check. So I have Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3 in the pile of boxed games. So what did I want to save? This Nintendo Power the Wizard. That one's we're gonna look that one up at some point and see what it's worth. Here's the Dragon Warrior Adventure Guide, and then with that is this other Dragon Warrior. It's like a map. So I'm guessing these would have come with the games. Ah, this one's torn. That's too bad. Yeah, this is the map. Monster identification chart. It's got a map on the other side, but it's got a tear in it. Is that going to go back together nicely? There. More Dragon Warrior stuff. The World of Dragon Warrior. This one looks pretty cool. Labyrinth World of Dragon Warrior 2. I'll have to go back and dig out my boxes of these games and see what's missing this paperwork, if it did come with it. I don't know if some of these may have come with strategy guides or not. Here's another Dragon Warrior. Here's another Dragon Warrior. And then, what are these? These are every single one of them, all Game Genies with all the different updates. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool stuff from when I was a kid. Not my stuff, but cool stuff. And this person actually lived not too far away from where I grew up in this house. And I'm guessing I couldn't find the consoles or the games. I found the boxes and I found the Nintendo Powers, no games, no consoles. So I'm guessing they took the Nintendo games with them in the console, and in the little black sleeve they put the game in the manual. Because I don't have manuals for anything except for the Dragon Warrior games. Here's by the editors of Consumer Guide, more strategy for Nintendo games. I think this is 1987. Pretty cool. It's got all sorts of nifty, high quality graphics for the time. I got a mountain of stuff going on over here. Here's one with the Toys R Us. Price tag still on it. Game Player's Guide to Nintendo. And this one is dated 1988 on the back. $2.99 in 1988. And the ads in these are awesome. I love, look at the ads in these things. I'd love to have some of these things right here. Super cool finds. Yeah, I totally agree. I couldn't believe that I found this stuff in this house. And I was there a couple hours into the sale. Nobody had found any of this. They had no pictures of it, nothing. And I happened to stumble across some banker's boxes and some totes, and they were filled with this stuff. Here's a player's strategy guide. Is there a date on this one? 1987. It's got RoboCop on the back. Lots of the Nintendo Powers I have, I'm pretty sure most of them have the posters in them too. Here's another player strategy guide for Nintendo games. This one, 1988 also. Awesome ads inside. You can check out the Airwolf game. I loved watching Airwolf as a kid. I was a little kid, but I thought Airwolf was awesome. A Signal Research, not affiliated with Nintendo of America. Another Toys R Us price tag on there for $2.99. All the inserts too. Really cool. There's a Nintendo Power. More of these game players, these Nintendo buyer's guides. They must all be another one from 1988. This pile is getting big. I need a different desk setup for this. So I love going through this stuff and just showing you guys what I got here. Super Castlevania 4. This is Nintendo Power Volume 32. I don't want to dox this kid. He's got his name on there on the bottom. Super Castlevania. And look at this. Keep your high score in high gear. Stay in the game by maintaining your Nintendo products. I don't know what that's all about, but that's pretty cool looking on the back. I wonder if you call that number, what happens. Does this one have... Yes, it does. It has the poster in it. And the poster is... I don't know if I'm going to open up all the posters in these things. It's tough to do. The Rocketeer, coming soon to your Super NES. Rocketeer was a cool movie. What is this one? What is falling out of this one? What is this? Opti-Free. This is for like lenses or contacts or something. Another video game, computer entertainment. These awesome ads. These ads from the back in the day are great. What year is this? April of 1992. I had just turned 11 years old. There's more posters. Game Pro Strategy Guides, Star Fox. I remember playing Star Fox. I'll watch later. Awesome, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in, for sure. Phantom Fireworks. This is random. I wonder what the prices are. You can get the Jumbo Phantom Assortment, 400 pieces for $249. What a deal. Boy, this is cool. This is actually really cool. Seeing all these old school fireworks. And then the prices. This was rare to see something like this in the state of New York back in the day. This is a bicycle tour, 1993 tour to Utica thing. Oh, here we go. This is August of 1988. I can't make out which issue this is. July, August of 1988. Super Mario Bros. Oh, is this volume? This could be volume 1. It is. This is the first one. But then prior to that, they had, I think, these Nintendo Fun Club News. But this is the first Nintendo Power. And it's unfortunate because this one's in rough condition. And it's got, they wrote some codes, some stuff in there. But the poster is in here. Even though they wrote on the poster, which is unfortunate, and the poster is torn. So I don't know if I want to completely open this thing up. But that's the first poster from Volume 1. So I'm wondering if Volume 2 is close by here. I got to see. But yeah, it's too bad that the first Nintendo Power is really, really janky. Price charting, where's the first one here? Price charting had it at like 47 bucks. It's trash, but Nintendo Power sell. Yeah, some of them look brand new, but the old school ones from like the originals are whooped. But they have the posters in them. Like this one, Castlevania. This is September, October, 1988. So I think this is Volume 2. This is the second one. But yeah, trashed. Not in the best condition. Here's your insiders. Oh, this has something cool in it. Sincerely, your friends at Nintendo. And it has... Well, it's got like a calendar in there. That's pretty cool. I do have another... I thought I had a calendar... I do, right here. This came in the tote of all these things. The 1990 Power Game calendar. Which I think looks awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Lots of good stuff. RC Pro-Am. Legend of Zelda. Look at those graphics. Super Mario 2. Punch Out. That one's awesome. Oh, they wrote on it. They wrote on this one. So it's got someone's birthday written down on this here. Metroid. Pretty cool. I haven't looked this up either, but it's got some writing on it, which is unfortunate, but that's all right. So I've never seen that before. I grew up as a Sega kid. Sega was my thing. I didn't have Nintendo until... Well, I had Game Boy. I didn't have an NES. Oh, that's this one. That is... So, September, October, 88. Here's November, December, 88. Also trashed. But is the poster in it? Yes, I think the poster is in it. Boy, I love the accessories. Are awesome. And what is the poster? Blaster Master. That's pretty cool. And then is there anything cool on the back side of this? Action figures. You can get your Nintendo Power underwear, your backpack, all that cool stuff. Then it jumps into 1989. More 89. Oh, we got the Ninja Turtles. Huge 10-page feature. That one's really cool. What is the poster in this one? Is the poster in this one? Yes, it is. Mega Man 2. That's really cool. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be... Oh, it's folded up. It's got some crinkles in it. It's going to be tough for me to let these go if I do end up selling them. If I fold that over the right way, it'll form itself back into place. Another one that's... here's a Mega Man 2 issue. July, August 1989. Is the poster in this one? It does not feel like the poster's in this one. So some of these don't have the poster, but the posters I found separate in another one. You going to throw them out? Absolutely not. No, I am not throwing these low grade ones out, because there's definitely stuff in here that's awesome and worthwhile. I might list the damaged ones on eBay, kind of as they are. And I might lot some of them up. I'm not 100% sure yet. They do have a slight basement smell. That's where they were found, buried in a basement. December 89, November, December 1989. It's awesome. That's what you want to see in your Christmas stocking back in the day. Batman. This was probably one of my top favorite, easily one of my favorite movies back in the day. I think this came out in 1989. I remember the Batman cereal that came with a plastic, like a Batman, top of Batman bank, like shrink wrapped around the cereal. And it's sad, but I know I still have that bank. I still have everything from when I was a kid. Poster is not in this one. There's no poster in that one. Super Mario Brothers 3. That one's in pretty good shape. This is a poster. Oh, this is a Star Wars action figure poster. Oh, this is cool. Star Wars is forever. And then on the back, it's got Return of the Jedi, 79 action figures, collect them all. What is the date on this? I don't see a date. This one has tape on it though, so clearly hung up in someone's room. Room probably looked awesome, if I had to guess. Is this a Robbie the, is it Robbie the Robot? What was his name? I have a robot. I have one of those robots with the remote control from the 80s, and I can't think of what it was called. Robbie Jr.? Roby Jr.? You're playing with power. That's pretty cool. Hogan's Alley. I remember playing Hogan's Alley. Balloon Fight. Wrecking Crew. Super Mario Brothers right at the top. Make sure I fold that one up nice. That's pretty cool. This looks. Oh, this could be out of that Mega Man issue. What's the poster right there? Did we lose screen? No, we didn't. Inside Sports. It's got their name on it. 1994. Does it say 1994? Yeah. That's cool. More game players. Oh my gosh, Game Pro. Nintendo Strategy Guide. This one is from March 1989. 1889. Jeez. See, it's got an ad in the front. Blown Away. Blow Away Your Competition. Joysticks by Bishu. Is that the name? I love the way those look. I don't remember those joysticks, though. I know there was an ad in a previous magazine I showed a minute ago. Oh, Game Pro. This is pretty thick. This is 1993, February 1993. I would have been 12 years old. And this one's got a full poster still stapled in there. This is The Art of Fighting. That's pretty cool. Another Game Pro introducing Taz. June 1992. The ads in the 90s were hilarious. I don't think this one has a poster in it. More Game Pros. This is Alien 3. There's no date on this one. RoboCop on the back. All the inserts are still in these two, in most of them. Other Game Pro, August 1993. Inserts like crazy. A brief glimpse into the future. Panasonic version of the 3DO. I have the Gold Star 3DO here, and that got used a lot. Playing FIFA, playing Gex. I can't remember if Gex came with that one or not. There's another Game Pro. And the back, Lethal Weapon. January 1993, free giant Battletoads poster inside. And I can't, it doesn't seem like it's in there. It's pretty thick. Yeah, it's got to be in there. No, maybe not. Maybe it's not in there. There you go, Michael Jordan Game Pro. You might have to look that one up. Let's see. This keyboard's really far away. $11 or best offer. Got a pair of these. Nintendo, Sega, Atari. Pretty cool looking. It's got Toys R Us ad on the back. Here's a weird one. Sports, I got his address there. Sports, EAA Sport Aviation for kids. These really smell like I just got a major basement whiff. So out of that's just one small pile. And we have a ton. I'm not going to go through all of them right now because there's just too many of them. Here's another Zelda piece, the map and strategies. This looks like it could be for if it came with like a carrying case, like a Game Boy carrying case or something. And then the inside. Get my hands out of the way here. What am I doing? There we go. So you can take a look at the games. I still have all of my Game Boy games as well. The only one I don't have, well, I don't have the box. I have the cartridge somewhere I can't find, but I sold Toxic Crusaders. The time was right to sell it. Just the box and the manual with the inserts, I went for crazy money. I think it was like $1,400 that it sold for. But I can't find the game. Gotta do some more digging in the attic. Are there stickers? There are stickers in here. That's cool. So this is a random, completely random for that that tote full of Nintendo stuff. But this is literally a Lego idea book. And the date is 1985. I was little. I was 4 years old. But it's got stickers in it still, which are pretty cool. What are these two things here? Nintendo Power Super Power Supplies catalog that was tossed in there. The Play Loud Nintendo stuff. I remember seeing that back in the day. Some cool Zelda stuff. I've never found any of these things in the wild. Are these Pogs? No, these are club caps. Really cool. There's a random control deck, NES control deck manual in here. Let's take another look at some of this pile. So there's a lot of other non-Nintendo Power over here. Nintendo Player's Guide, NES Game Atlas. I don't remember these at all, but it's in great shape. It's in really good shape, actually. It's definitely been read, though. You know, it opens up really good. So this, you know, when it opens up really smooth like that, you know that they've been going through them. The Game Boy Player's Guide. I might lot these up. Love to have a poster that looks like that. There's a Mario Mania. I don't know what year these are from. 1991. It's got a poster in it, it looks like, also. I could be wrong. No, that is a poster. It's a small poster. It's really nothing. It's not like the Nintendo Power posters. This one's crinkly a little bit. This is Super NES, Nintendo Player's Guide. And then Top Secret Passwords. Very cool. Those are thick hardcovers. This one's got some wear. The official Nintendo Player's Guide. You can see it's got some stickers on it too. It's got stickers on the back as well. Pretty cool. It's got all the stuff in it. Oh, what is it? Oh, here's this. Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little crispy. But here's where the stickers would have been in the back. And then here's a random. What is this poster of? It is kind of folded together. I don't want to break it. Iron Sword, Nintendo Power. So this may have come in another issue, 1989. I'll have to research what issue it came with before I sell that specific issue. Boy, this pile, it literally doesn't end. But I'll keep the stream going for just a little bit. Maybe a little less than an hour. That's awesome. A RoboCop poster. Any dates on this one? No dates. Codename Viper. Yeah, these I don't know if these are we losing power? It's flickering. We're getting some heavy like snow, ice, rain stuff all together and the wind's picking up. That is a great poster right there. So hopefully I don't lose power here. This is your last issue. Got their name on it, so I don't want to show that. These are always cool because when you find these, the covers are always real minty from this being on the front. This one probably has the poster in it. Yep, the poster is in there. Hulk. Coming soon to your Super NES from US Gold, 1994. Super Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, a lot of these do have his name on them here. But not terrible condition. Good, not great. Still has the poster in it. Secret of Mana. Boy, this one's really nice. This is dated volume 54. I don't know what the date is on it, but this one is minty. And the poster's in there. Boy, the rest of these are also pretty minty. Phone's acting up here. Disney's Aladdin. Another one. This is just really good shape. Poster still in there. Let's see what this poster is. Did I fold to the right, go to the right page? Or did I lie? Is there no poster in this one? No, it's definitely right there. Mega Man X. Great condition. 1993. Coming soon to your Super NES. This is the bonus issue. Some creasing, but still not bad. This one is volume 56, January. So you can see it's got the Mega Man X on the front. And the poster in this one, if we can get to it. Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. 1994. Oh my gosh, I want to wreck that one. I don't know what this one could be worth. $11.99. Probably everybody, held on to it. Reminds me of like the sealed ones here. Like it reminds me of like the Death of Superman. Here, $6.50, $4.47 delivery. Which it's going to cost me more than $4.47 to ship that for sure, because this is probably 7-8 ounces at least. Bugs Bunny. More of that person's address on there that we don't want to show. Wario Land. Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball. Minty. This one is minty. Let's see what the poster is in this one. Charles Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Coming soon to your Super NES. No date on that one. Another one that feels pretty minty, Super Metroid. Poster still in there. The Jungle Book, 1994. This one's cool. What's the date on this one? This is volume 61, June. Also super good condition, this one here. Yeah, there's the poster. It's crazy how many of these have the poster in them. Street Fighter 2, really awesome game. Played a lot of Street Fighter in the arcade, a lot of Mortal Kombat, a lot of Primal Rage, and a lot of Killer Instinct. I actually have in my office, in the house, I have the actual original Killer Instinct 1 arcade machine that I played when I was a kid in the mall. That exact machine. The monitor currently does not work. I've got to repair that, but it's the original cabinet, never converted over to KI2. It's Itchy and Scratchy Show. And a friend of mine bought it when they closed the arcade. And he had it in his house for a long time. He moved away into the military. And his father was moving and had to get out of the house. Wanted everything out of the house. And he made me an offer I couldn't refuse, because I was trying to get that game from him for a solid 10 years. And I got it and restored it. And it takes up a lot of space. It is very, very heavy. What is this ad for? Oh yeah, Batman Returns. 1992. What is this one? Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. I could literally go through these all day. Even though I was mainly a Sega kid, I love seeing these. Star Fox, look at that. 1993. Really cool. There's a Star Fox issue, Super FX Heroes. Roadrunner. The Magical Quest. Boy, this is a really thick issue. Mickey Mouse one here. It's got some... Get it together. It's got some like flying thing here, like a paper airplane. That's definitely why it's so thick. And then it's also got a Mario Paint special, this like insert here from 1993. No, I'm not familiar with that at all. Tiny Toons Adventures, Batman Returns, Battletoads, Double Dragon, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is really minty. It's got some creases that you can see there, but boy, it's still in really good condition. Let's see what the poster is in this one. Oh, this has some, oh boy, these temporary tattoos. Nintendo Power NP50, 50th issue, 5 years. That is awesome. And then, so that could probably, this could be from where this this pin came from. The 50th issue pin. And then they're backwards here. They are. They're temporary tattoos down here on the bottom that were never used. That is cool. What's this one worth? Oh, Nintendo Power. Let's just type in NP50. No label. 20 bucks, $7. Oh, and there's also the final issue, which I'm wondering if that's in here or not. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like on the high end, the NP50 one goes for about 20 bucks, a little less. Secret of, I don't know, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This is in very good condition as well. Boy, the wind. I don't know if that's coming up on camera, but the wind is whipping out there. Rock and Roll Racing. I do not remember that at all. All right, last one here. Because there's even more. There's another 2 feet, 2 foot tall pile. Super Mario, September Volume 52. Super Mario All-Stars. Let's take a look at the poster in here. This is a oh my gosh, yeah, Mortal Kombat Competition Edition. Got Johnny Cage. Oh, what's his name? Why can't I think of, is it Goro? I can't remember. For the amount of times I played, you know, Mortal Kombat 2, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I should remember their names. Sitting at the arcade for hours, throwing your quarters up on the monitor to get next game. And if you were good, you just kept playing. That wasn't that good. All right, let's set this pile aside, and then we're going to call it. So I can go, this is just a small portion. There is a lot of stuff. All right, you know what, actually, before we go, let's take a look at this quick. Because this I got a feeling about, even though it's got a hole in it here. The Pocket Power, the Wizard. for DuckTales in there. All right, let's take a quick look here. Nintendo. Straight from the pros. No way. Vintage, so highest price. I got it sorted by highest price. December 25th, 2025. This has a hole punch in it, a clean one on my screen here. There, how's that? Sold for $109.99. Let's take a look at the recents. Kind of beat up. Actually pretty beat up. Mine looks a little better than that one. See, that's got creases in the corner there. Sold for, well, $59.95 or best offer. $45. Here's the $110. Here's the $50. And that is, let's see, there's 8 of them that have sold. Let's see how many are available. That'll tell us if it's really worth it. 8 available. This guy's got one graded for $1,500 for best offer. So lowest price right now, currently $52.50, $8.10 delivery. So I'm sure the hole being punched in mine isn't going to help. It still has the inserts inside, which is cool. It looks like this was $75 and they put it on 30% off, and they've got 8 viewed in the last 24 hours. But I'm going to call this video here. I'm going to go through this stuff, dig through it some more, and see if I can find any goldies. But thanks for